Do you think it's possible to bring something back from the brink of death? Well, with your help, we can. The Great Barrier Reef is dying, but you can help save it. Corals are being subjected to what scientists call coral bleaching, which you can see happening here. When under stress, corals expel their algae and photogenic pigments, stripping them of their energy source and colour, leaving behind a weakened coral skeleton. Corals become stressed for many reasons, such as a rise in sea temperatures, the increase in carbon dioxide which causes ocean acidification, and sunscreen fillers that coat the coral, causing them to suffocate. It also occurs when the water conditions change due to an increase in nutrients from runoffs, which cause the crown of thorns starfish to explode in numbers. These starfish attach themselves to the coral and use their stomach enzymes to digest the coral polyps, weakening the coral skeleton, causing bleaching. In 2016 and 17, the Great Barrier Reef was subjected to back-to-back bleaching, where 92% of the coral was affected. As you can see in these comparison photos, many reefs were destroyed by coral bleaching caused by the rise in the sea temperatures. Sadly, this 100-year-old coral also died. Corals like this will never grow back in our lifetime. Coral reefs have many important roles. They protect our coastlines from flooding by acting as a buffer during inclement weather, as well as providing employment and supporting the global economy. The Great Barrier Reef provides 60,000 jobs and is worth $6.4 billion to the Australian economy every year. Reefs are also used to make medicines and play an integral part in medical research. Reefs are home to many endangered marine species like the green turtle. Damage to our coral reefs causes shorelines to rise, drowning the developing turtle eggs, which is contributing to the decline in the turtle numbers. They play an integral part in the marine food chain, which also provides a food source for human consumption. If a change in the reef's biodiversity occurs due to the death of the corals, the marine food chain could become unbalanced, affecting the food supply for human consumption. Why is this important for you, me, and the future? If our reefs continue to be subjected to the effects of climate change, scientists predict that within the next 40 to 50 years, our reefs will be completely gone, hugely impacting how people will survive on Earth in years to come. How can you help? Every small change we make can make a difference. You can start by reducing your greenhouse emissions and use of fossil fuels, buying sustainably sourced products, reducing your waste, and planting trees to help take carbon out of the air. Here is a message from some very important coral reef inhabitants.
My friends and I need your help now.
Please help save our coral reefs. Together we can help each other.
I have implemented a few changes myself. I now have a compost bin, a worm farm, and a reusable water bottle. I also participate in Containers for Change and collect rubbish with our Coastal Waste Wise group. The Queensland Government have implemented many changes to protect our reefs, such as the 2050 Water Plan, educating tourist operators on how to protect our reefs, placing fishing limits to prevent the decline of some species from overfishing, and internationally, Australia has signed the Paris Agreement, which aims to implement changes around the world to reduce carbon emissions. If you would like to make a difference, you can start right now. Every little change you make will help. Go on, start spreading the word today. Our coral reefs will thank you. For further inspiration, take a look at the following links. If I haven't convinced you to help, they certainly will.